Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun.
Okay, so we've got our surface done, and we've got a bit of a mess right there. So we're going to come in with a contour tool and just kind of clean it up a little bit, make it look nicer. Put it at the slowest speed that we can put it at. All right, well, it's reasonably clean. From about here to here is where the seal is, and that's all that really counts here. The rest of this is just, in the grease. So we're not too worried about it making it super clean. As far as I can tell, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so you probably noticed that we had a problem here. And I'm going to bring the hub up so you can see it. The hub, we could grab it on the other side and machine this side, which is fine. But when we come to machine the other side, there's no way to grab it from here. And so what I had to do is think about it a bunch. And I also squared up this edge here squared up the surface to the cut I did yesterday. And, and then went in and found myself a 7-inch piece of pipe and squared up the ends so that it's nice and square to the surface of the lathe, and then got it squared up this way so that it's nice and square that way on the forejaw. Now what we're going to do is drop this thing in, and it weighs a ton at this point. Put it in here, get a couple of hold downs going. Alright, where did it go? There it is. There we go. Get it somewhat squared up. find my 3/4 wrench, wherever that went. Oh, here it is. And snug it down. Okay, so now we are square to the lathe, or square to the chuck, at least somewhat. Tighten this up a little bit more. That looks good. So, come in with an indicator. And everything has to be square to this running surface here because it's square with the holes. So all right, now let's see what we got. We're only out 300 or 400 thousandths. Okay, so our high is, where is our high? There it is right there. So a little tapping. And we got it within about 3 right there. So let's snug it down. Try it again. Okay, we're at about 8 now. We're within about 2 or 3 on that, and that is good by me. Now, one thing I want to do, because later on we're going to need to take these bolts out to surface this side of the plate, because this is what goes up against the slewing bearing. So what I'm going to do is just come in and throw just a single tack right on the tube and the plate. Okay, we got ourselves a tack. We are all squared up. Let's first thing we're going to do is come in and trim this down, and we really only have to go back about 2 inches because the seal runs right about there, and you know, everything else is inside of grease, so hey, doesn't have to be pretty. We're going to spin this around. That's good for that. Let's see what we've got size-wise. If I believe we've got to take about 100 thousandths off. Yep, we're at 505 right now, and we need to go to 425. So we've got to take 75 thousandths. Running reasonably true there, so I think we're going to be in good shape. I'm thinking we could spin a little faster. Okay, so we've got a finishing bit in, and now we just need to come back, and I'm going to slow the travel speed way down, and we're just going to come back and clean up that surface twice, because first I need to know where this bit is going to go to, and then also how big it's going to be and where do I need to finish it. Well, there's just too much chatter with that bit, so we've just decided to change it out and put something that's going to be a little more solid. Much better. So we're sitting at 445 and we want to go to 425. So we've got 20. Okay, we're down to size. Well, maybe I better check and make sure. Yeah, we're down to 428. I'm going to file off another thou or two, and I think we're going to be where we want to be. Okay, we got a reasonably smooth surface there. Now we need to chamfer this, and we need to come in and re-square up our inner surface so that the cone will slide on here and stay nice and square. So let's see, what are we going to do first? We can take off the cone. Actually, you know what? We're going to square up this outside edge since we're here. Okay, so we've got our face surfaced. We've got our seal surface finished. We've got our cone finished. Now we're going to bring the cone in and tighten it up on the tailstock. And then we're kind of going to use a pressure fit to cut this last section right here. I did put that little tack weld in there, so that's going to kind of hold it. At least it'll hold it from spinning. And then the pressure of the cone on the piece itself is going to hold it the rest of the way. And once again, because we're kind of hanging out here, we're not going to be able to take heavy cuts, but 4 or 5 light ones, and I think we'll have it. but that's pretty good. Now what I want to do is clean up this surface here just a little bit. And I think we got it. I may want to come in and do the same thing to the back side of this because this ended up looking pretty good. So we'll figure that out later. We got one more to do like this. And we need to break that tack that's right back here, and I think we can just do it by popping it. There, look at that. Popped right out, and hardly anything left of it. Well, we got one more. I already did one, and this is the second one. One more and we're complete.